Hi there, this video is going to measure the resistance of a human body using a 30 volt DC supply. Yes, we could use an ohmmeter. The issue with the ohmmeters is they're not very accurate because they only give out a couple of volts in order to measure the current and through Ohm's law determine the resistance. So we're going to use 30 volts to get a more significant current to flow up the arm, across the chest, down the other arm, down the fingers. At 30 volts we are extra low voltage. It is safe, it's not going to injure anybody, it's not going to cause any issues. It's highly unlikely that even the nerve endings in your fingers are actually going to feel it. So let's see what kind of levels of current we've got flowing. We've got an ammeter here. With relatively dry fingers, let's go finger, arm, across the chest, through the other arm, and we can see here that we've got 196, 194, let's call it 200 microamps. It's on the 2 milliamp range, so that's 200 microamps. However, if we wet our fingers, and we then go across the 30 volts again, we can see that we're getting upwards of 800 microamps, more than that. Okay, obviously the fingers are drying out a little bit, so the current comes down. So if your skin is wet, its resistance is significantly lower, and the implications of that is that the available current, potential current, can be much higher flowing through your body. That's why in wet locations, for example bathrooms, you need to take extra precautions. There needs to be RCDs, and if you're using mains voltages, for example shaver socket, it needs to be an isolation transformer. So we can do those calculations based on 800 microamps. I can't feel the electricity, it's less than a milliamp. Even the nerve endings in the fingers don't actually have any sense of any current flowing, and there is no danger to health. So if we do the calculations, when the fingers were dry, then 200 microamps, 150 kilo ohms, that's quite a significant high resistance. However, when the fingers were wet, voltage divided by current, Ohm's law to work out resistance, 30 volts, 800 microamps gives us a resistance in the region of 440 kilo ohms. So we can see from those figures that the resistance of the human body significantly lowers when the skin is wet. So that's when you need to take extra precautions in these particular locations. Thank you for watching.